The Fed caused this, and the Fed has to then fix it. If they don't, then the whole thing's going to crumble. So by nature, then, it is inflationary. I've been calling out for a long time that the Fed is going to have to start to warn the market that inflation's not coming back down to 2%. They're going to have to change their target, and those days are over, and now you're starting to see those headlines. So they're warming the market up to turn this thing around. The rates have to come down, and they're never going to get it back down to 2%, and that's why you're seeing gold as a leader start to break the 2,000 threshold, and it's holding and climbing, and Bitcoin is lagging behind that. Bitcoin's just going to be the far faster horse because it's got a lot of price discovery left. So I think anything that has a natural supply cap means that it doesn't have a direct relationship to interest rates. That's what you care about the most. Things like equities, stock market, the S&P have a relationship with interest rates. They have a relationship with the liquidity in the system. Things like everything between something like soybeans that you grow out of the ground all the way to Bitcoin, which is programmatically finite in its supply, will start to trade separately, and you're already starting to see it. So the market is just listening for the Fed to push out Wall Street Journal headlines that inflation's not coming back down to 2%. We don't know where it's going to land, but it's going to be higher than it's ever been, and the market's already starting to price that in. So I'd own Bitcoin, and I'd own anything scarce, I guess soybeans if you're into it, but anything that doesn't have a relationship to interest rates, the Fed screwed up, and it's the first time, by the way, that the Fed's credibility is so damaged, and you're seeing Russia, China, everyone's pouncing on the opportunity. None of this is a coincidence, guys. Like, they are getting aggressive because the Fed is on their heels. The Fed made a big mistake. They was entirely mismanaged. It's entirely their fault. And so anyway, sorry, this is a bit of a ramble. It's everything that's in my head. It's a very terrifying time because our central bank screwed up. Our opposition can now be aggressive. I feel like we are hands up in the corner of a boxing ring. We're waiting for the round to be over and for the referee to break it up, and we're just getting wailed at in the corner. And unless you own something that doesn't have a relationship to interest rates and that has a scarce supply,